Good morning, Angel. Good morning, Miss Lethell. Man, the bottom of that container is hot, burning my fingers. Got to get me a little oven mitt here. Not an oven mitt, but something that won't burn my fingers here. Oh, that's better. That's better. BG, them doggone Bengals had one job. They had one job last night, BG. And when I woke up this morning and looked, they did not get the job done. My football picks went. Good morning, Monaco. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. Yes, indeed. Today is me and Mrs. Serf's 30th anniversary. 30 years she's been putting up with me. Oh, seems just like yesterday. If she was here, I'm sure she'd tell you the same. Good morning, Dana. BG, that was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. I have not had hair on top of my head in probably 15, 20 years, maybe. Maybe more than that. Been a long time. Mr. Blue Blur, good morning. Yep, prices are not what they used to be on groceries, that's for sure. I was running a little behind. I wanted to get these beans in the microwave before at 10:30, and they didn't make it into the microwave until about 10:45, so now they're still piping hot. Good morning, Peggy. So I can't just inhale them. Yeah, real chicken wings is right out the prices are right out the roof. I looked at them at Walmart. I walked by them yesterday. It was like $8 or $9 for a pack of chicken wings. And it wasn't a big pack either. It was just a normal sized pack. Good morning, Diane. I'm getting bean juice in my beard. This is one of those meals where I shouldn't be bringing it for lunch because I need to sit down at a table with my face completely over the bowl to eat it. So I keep getting dribbles off of my spoon. But they sure are good. Ms. Leah Love, what's going on, girl? Derek, good morning. How you doing? Yeah, Ms. Leah Love, it's ham and bean soup. Got them in the crock pot. We cooked to put the ham hock in Saturday afternoon at about 1 o'clock. Saturday night before I went to bed, I pulled the ham hock out of the crock pot, took all the meat off of the bone, got rid of all the fat hide, put the meat back in the crock pot with a bag of pinto beans. And Mrs. Serf chopped up a whole onion and diced up some celery and put in there. It's pretty good. The flavors are absolutely wonderful. B-Dub, it's almost Friday. So, with today being me and Mrs. Surf's anniversary, I'm not going to do any tickets today. I'm taking a day off of all tickets. That means there's no tickets on this lunch stream. We're just going to eat and shoot the crap and talk. I'll go back to normal tomorrow. Because after work, I got to take my son to the bank. We got an appointment to get him a checking account set up. And then after we leave the bank, we're going to go meet Mrs. Surf over at the Texas Roadhouse for our anniversary dinner. And then my son wants to practice some driving a little bit, so I'm not going to be doing any tickets this afternoon. My day's kind of booked up. We'll resume tomorrow. My afternoons are going to be hit or miss from here on out until he gets his driving hours in, because whenever he wants to drive in daylight hours, and that cuts into my live stream in the afternoon. So those are going to be hit or miss. My live streams might be like at 9 o'clock at night for a while. I have no idea how it's going to roll. I just got to do this, play it out by ear. I could wring his little neck for waiting and dragging his feet to wanting to learn to drive with hunting season coming up, because I want to go hunting after work. But he needs to get his driving hours in. So it's going to be a roller coaster ride this fall for the channel. I'll do the best that I can. I really can't do any tickets today because this big bowl of beans is taking me forever to eat, and I'm going to run out of time. And since how I'm hungry, I want to finish my lunch. You're going to be in the OR this time next week? Well, we will be thinking about you, B-Dub. Keep you in our prayers. Yep. Thank you all for the anniversary wishes. 30 long years ago, I signed my life away. Mark, what's going on, man? No fake money today, Mark. I can't do my ticket giveaways today. I don't have ample time. All bead blue blur. You better jump on that RC5 cash. You just might win it with it. You remember it, Ms. Leah? Ms. Leah, do you want to come up here and teach my son how to drive so I don't have to do it? K-Ball, what's up, buddy? Thank you, my friend. You're only here for the comedy? Oh, there's plenty of that rolling around. They always said it's bad manners if you slurp your soup. Well, I'm telling you right now, bad manners, good manners. Sometimes you got to slurp your soup. Sometimes you got to slurp your soup. And today is one of those times. Slurpalicious, I'm telling you. Nothing better when it's getting cold outside to get a big old crock pot full of ham and beans. Oh my gosh. We did a crock pot of chili last week. It was good too. There's something about ham and beans. The flavors is just wonderful. And they do work. The owner's manual, everything works accordingly because the afterburners were working yesterday. There was some nice afterburner action going on yesterday. Good morning, Darlene. I think my beard's going to smell like ham and bean soup the rest of the day. I kind of that way too, Blue Blur. Chili and rice, I can do without the rice. I just like a big old pot of chili. I just eat it like that. Maybe with some crackers. Ms. Leah Love, I used pinto beans. Pinto beans are my favorite preferred choice. They plump up so nice and fluffy. I got a ham hock at the local meat market. It was $11 for that ham hock. I couldn't believe it. But it had plenty of meat on it. And then a bag of pinto beans and the onion and the celeries. And I think she sprinkled some thyme in it and some garlic powder. It's pretty good. I got you on there, Uncle Rob. I saw it this morning. And Uncle Rob, we'll do our tickets tomorrow. I'm taking the day off of tickets today. I got a busy schedule, so I'm taking the day off of tickets. Yeah, the Christmas tickets are coming out too. Ms. Leah Love, seems how we're using a crock pot, we do not soak our beans. We let the ham hock, we put it in the crock pot on high at 1 o'clock on Saturday. At 9 o'clock Saturday night, I pulled the ham hock out and the meat was shredding off of it, and the bone and the big fat fat rind, hide, or whatever you want to call it, I peeled all that off of the meat. Then I put the meat back into the water that we cooked the ham hock in, and we just dumped the 1 bag of beans, which is a 1-pound bag, right into the crock pot. And then she put the onion and celery and some garlic powder, I think, some thyme, whatever. But anyway, so we let that cook all night long, all day Sunday. And I had my first bowl at 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon, right before the football game. And it was perfect. So no, we don't soak our beans. There's no need with a crock pot. And I've been told, I don't have one, but I've been told if you have an Instapot, you can do a batch of soup beans like this in less than an hour, and they come out nice and soft. So my bucket list purchase is going to be getting an Instapot one of these days. So you can cook a pot of chili or ham and beans or anything, a whole chicken, less than an hour. I could come home at 4 o'clock, throw something in the Instapot, hit the button, and it'll be ready by 5:30 when she comes home. Refried beans, they're okay in a taco once in a while. There's a lot of beans in this container, let me tell you. I'm getting pretty full. That's a good thing. Hey, Flutterby, good morning. How you doing? The weekend was good up until the Browns football game. And then it went downhill. My Brownies beat themselves again. I haven't even done my picks yet, BG. I got to find the time this evening to sit down in front of the computer and look at the standings and look at what the teams did over the weekend and go from there. Who was the number one offense? Who got shut out? Yeah, I love the slow cooker, Ms. Lee. I love our crock pot. That was a mighty fine lunch, if I don't say so myself. Very, very, very good. That was some good food right there. It's my time. Just as I thought, it's 11:20. There is no possible way I can get through tickets today. Oh, the Lions? The Lions had the number one defense or offense. What's their record? I don't know that I picked them or not. I can't remember. After the Browns game, my weekend was a blur. Hey, Lisa, good morning. I don't know if I saw you come in, so good morning to you. Yeah, the Cowboys won yesterday, I believe. Oh, well, we got next week. BG, who do you guys play next week? I know we got New England. Oh, and BG, Tommy scratched a ticket for you today. He had a video out in case you missed it. Seems how his Dolphins got beat. I think your prediction on the points was the closest. 4 hours down and 4 hours to go, and it sure is a nice day out. I should have took the day off just for the heck of it. Mrs. Serf could not get the day off. She works at a college, so she could not get the day off. Of course, neither one of us planned for it way back in the spring when we're filling out vacation slips. I'm more of a random pop-up vacation taker anyway. You had the cops over. Well, that's not good. Fire truck too? What's going on? Was you cooking marshmallows over the open flames of your stove again? Yeah, that doesn't sound like a fun Sunday night. Getting close. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, Steven, I don't know. I'd have to pull up the schedule and look. Because you know, if we did, we'd kick your ass. Your luck's going to run out. Them Giants' luck's going to run out. They can't keep going like that forever. Oh, no kidding. Well, Steven, that will be one game that I'll vote for your Giants. I'll root for your Giants when they play the Ravens. Because there's definitely two teams out there I never ever root for unless I need to root for them to advance the Browns in the playoffs, and that very rarely, seldom ever happens. So I never root for Pittsburgh, nor do I root for the Ratbirds. Patriots to win? I think we can win this one, Angel. I think the Browns can win this one. Of course, I thought the Browns could have beat the Chargers yesterday too, and then they beat themselves. Again, typical Browns story of my life. I've tried and tried and tried to not like the Browns anymore and go to a different team, but I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Watching the Cleveland Browns game and being a Cleveland fan is good for your cardiovascular system. It keeps the blood pumping so damn hard that it breaks free all your cholesterol clogs. It's in your arteries. So I continue to watch the Browns and root for them. It's good for your health. Oh, you talking college football now, Uncle Rob? I don't follow college football. I have a hard enough time following NFL. I can't get into college as well. Matt Rule from the Panthers got fired. Well, sorry about your luck, Matt. Yep, Kansas City plays tonight. They play the Raiders. I'm pretty sure Kansas City is going to beat the Raiders. I picked Kansas City. But the way yesterday's picks went, who I thought for sure was going to win ball games, and it didn't, Las Vegas Raiders might end up upsetting the Kansas City Chiefs tonight. You just never know. It could happen. Highly unlikely, but it could happen. You got that right, BG. You got that right. Dad told me yesterday, he says, I don't know why I come out here and watch this shit. That's the exact words that come out of my dad's mouth. He was cracking me up yesterday. It happens. Hell, Detroit and the Browns were running neck and neck there for a while, Uncle Rob. We are the only two teams in the NFL that has the perfect 0-16 record. I don't think there's any other NFL teams out there that went through an entire year without winning a game, except for Detroit and the Browns. Unless there's one been added since the statistics when I read that, and it's been a year or so ago, probably. So those are some proud records to have, right? Ugh. Lunch went fast. Got a couple minutes left, I think. Yep, got a couple minutes left. Lunch went fast. See, my coworkers are starting to head back in already. Seriously, Rob, you're not telling me anything I haven't seen. The Browns continue to do it too. They continuously find a different way to lose a game every week. Prime example yesterday, quarterback, all he had to do is hang on to the ball and run. If he wouldn't have got his first down, the kick for the fourth down kick would have been a chip shot from like the 1 yard line. No, he thought he'd just try to throw the football to somebody in the end zone when he was wide open to run the ball himself, and he threw an interception. And that sealed the deal on that win right there. Lisa doesn't want Taco Bell anymore. Well, I'll go to Taco Bell for you. I don't mind. I'm sure Aaron Rodgers had a good look on his face there, Stephen. I'm sure it is. Most hot dog quarterbacks get that look on their face when they get beat when they think they should have won. Just like old Big Ben Roethlisberger's look on his face when they got their asses beat in the playoff game from the Browns and Baker Mayfield 2 years ago. That look on Ben's face was priceless. Well, 30 minutes out. I got to go, guys. No stream this evening. So I will see each and every one of you back tomorrow at 11 o'clock right here. I got to boogie. Have a great night.